What is JavaScript modules package resolution? Imagine you're building a big puzzle, and each piece needs to fit perfectly. JavaScript modules package resolution is like the puzzle guide that helps the pieces find their correct spots. When you write code with import statements, the JavaScript engine needs to figure out exactly which file or package to load. This process is called module resolution. It turns the strings in your import statements into real file paths or package entries that the environment can understand and run. In modern JavaScript, especially with ECMAScript modules or SM, this process has become more organized but also a bit more detailed. When you write import statements like import foo from some package or import bar from, the system doesn't just look for a file named some package. Instead, it follows specific rules to find the right file. These rules are called resolution algorithms. Different environments like Node.js, web browsers, or bundlers such as Webpack each have their own way of resolving modules. They consider factors like file extensions, whether a directory has an index file, or if the package has special fields in its package.json file. Node.js, for example, supports both CommonJS and ECMAScript modules. For ECMAScript modules, Node.js uses the exports and imports fields inside a package's package.json file to decide what files to load. When you import a package, Node.js looks at these fields to find the correct entry point. You also need to include file extensions in your import statements with ECMAScript modules, unlike in CommonJS where extensions can be omitted. This strictness helps avoid confusion and makes the code more predictable. TypeScript, a popular language that compiles to JavaScript, also has its own way of resolving modules. It offers options like module resolution to match different environments. For example, Node 16 follows Node.js version 16 and above rules, while bundler mode is tailored for build tools that might ignore file extensions or handle modules differently. Packages themselves define entry points in their package.json files. Fields like main tell Node.js which file to load for older module systems. The module field points to an S module version, and exports can specify different entry points for different environments. These fields guide the resolver to load the right files depending on the context. Bundlers like Webpack or Metro perform module resolution during the build process. They analyze your code and dependencies, then bundle everything into optimized files. They support additional features like aliasing, which lets you replace modules with other versions, and they often support omitting file extensions in import statements. They also look at fields like browser in package.json to swap out modules for browser compatibility. Understanding how JavaScript finds and loads modules helps prevent errors like module not found and makes your code more reliable. When you publish libraries, following Node.js resolution rules ensures they work smoothly across different environments. Proper configuration of TypeScript and bundlers aligns your build output with what the runtime expects. In essence, JavaScript modules package resolution is the process that connects your import statements to the actual files or modules needed to run your code. It considers the environment, the module system, and build tools to make sure everything loads correctly. Mastering this process helps you write cleaner, more compatible code that works seamlessly across browsers, Node.js, and build systems.